All right, greetings and join us. This is the chat portion of the webinar. All right, we get started. All right, blessings. Thank you for posting your questions. All right, Pamela, any messages for me? There seem to be some Nordic beings, Palladians that you're healing. Have a connection to the sun. It has to do with longevity. Are there any messages from your own longevity? Are there any messages? Seems like they're helping you with that. Any messages from my higher self? That's why you are clearing some timelines, confusion from other people. But even there's a lot of fairy connections that will come through. If not now, eventually. Your connection to garden. I don't know if you do gardening or anything. It's very connected to that. It's like where your knowledge comes from. Carol, any messages for me? It just seems like there's a lot of timelines you're unwinding, unlocking. It seems like you're doing some meditation, maybe in the sleep state, maybe not physical, but it seems like there's a meditation energy you're tapping into to help manifest, but also clear out some energies that have been causing you difficulties in your past. Any messages from me from Archangel Michael? It seems like he's balancing your frequency. Sometimes you can't always handle your energy field, so he sometimes comes in to help you through the day. Around afternoon times, it can get kind of heavy at times. Gundium, any messages from Prime Creator? Yeah, there's a manifesting frequency you're tapping into of, I think it's work related, based when the time is right for you. And messages from higher self. I do see like an ant collective you do connect to. Some of them are artificial intelligence. Shar, it's getting pretty crazy in New Zealand. Like it's all over the world. I'm probably going to lose my job over mandates. Any messages from my guides? Yeah, or you can always go to a doctor and get some kind of, I don't know, that's you. Yeah, I mean, technically, you could probably, not that you need to do this, but you can get a lawyer for this type of stuff, but not that you're going to, but because they can't really legally do it. Even in New Zealand, they can't really, I don't think they can do it. But yeah, just not to panic and yeah, look for other work if you feel like you need to. But it's going to take a while for them to get to you, it feels like. I spend a lot of time in nature and feeling very connected to Mother Earth. Any messages? Well, I see like there's a lot of your energy with the water. See like lakes and streams are very connected to. It does a lot of healing frequency on your end. So just lakes and streams, just what you feel there, that'll be talk. The lake can probably even talk to you. Annette, can you give me an update on my financial timeline for the next 6 months? Don't worry about it. I mean, it might be sometimes feel like you're barely making it, but you'll make it. You'll make some, just, not worry. Just keep it, just looking at abundance. That's all. Any messages for me? Not to worry too much about the future. Part of you is a little bit worried, but yeah, you'll make it through everything that you need to make it through. So just concentrate on things that you do want. Rachel, is there any messages from my friend Hillary, who passed in 2009? She doesn't seem like I mean, it feels like she hasn't always been completely honest with you. And, but, she kept a lot of things back. And, not that she's trying to, just, yeah, she's around you, but she's kind of hesitant to make a heavy impression on, energy, to be heavy around you. She has her reasons for it. So but she is, you are assisting each other in the higher astral. There's a message from Saturn energy too. Yeah, well, energy of restrictions being controlled here on this reality. You're here to unlock them, and you're bringing a more positive frequency to yourself. I'm not sure who this is. Okay. Anna, what is the message from behind the veil for me at this time? Oh, I says reptilians when he said that. I mean, I do see like a magic wand where you can make them vanish. But it's like you're clearing out inner conflicts. Yeah, there used to be a lot of controlling reptilians in your life in previous lifetimes. Often dream of water slides. What is the meaning of that? Well, that you're flowing through life. You're enjoying the ride. And I feel like it's going to get a little bit intense, but not necessarily in a negative way. Sean, what is my friend Sunshine to my soul? What are we wanting to work on together in this lifetime? I don't know if this is what already came through. I think this one's already asked. Oh, yeah, this is already in the webinar. If I remember right, feels like it. Yeah, it's only one or the other. Miguel, the other day when I fell asleep, I saw a tall figure in my room. I wouldn't worry about it. I feel like it was a Palladium being. Just helping you with your work situation. I feel like you're just clearing out some clutter because sometimes you're kind of wondering. Yeah. So feels like a brother energy. Not saying his name though. Today I saw the number 444 and 555 in messages. I would say there's a major timeline shift coming in for manifestation, but also here to balance. You're balancing your frequency. So whatever you decide, it will come together. But I feel like chaotic at first, but all work, in unison. Susie, what I've been doing in astral, blocking unwanted vibrations, especially those that you're working with at this time. You're bringing in what you do need, but you're blocking a lot of stuff out. Any messages for me? Yeah, it does seem like you do a lot of chakra work for those that you're working with, a new employer. Let's see, the lady, I feel like you're bringing more of a younger side of her through, like the inner child, for her, for her kids to see. But her kids are kind of acting like parents to her right now. So she is kind of going more into that child reality. I guess she's around 12 right now. That's different. I mean, you look at it the way when people are ready to cross over, not that she's ready now, but when she is ready, it's like you go back to more of a childlike reality. Oh my God, it's Moses. Okay, thanks for giving me and my family code. Okay. Does Archangel Michael have? Thanks for giving me and my family COVID-19. Does Archangel Michael have a message for me? Not sure of it. Anyway, hopefully that's a good experience. Well, you are building an immune system to it, so look at it that way. Yeah, it's something that was attracted. As long as it's going well, that's good. It's not the end of the world. What will happen if you are vaccinated, or what will not happen if you're future? Well, it all depends. Everyone's different. Some people, if you feel comfortable with it, you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you don't want it, it's probably for the best. But if you do take it, it's everybody has a choice. But yeah, it can alter your DNA and do some things. I mean, notice how at least here in the States, they're doing like 3 or 4 or 5 versions of this thing, the vaccine. They just keep getting pills and all that. So yeah. I mean, if it doesn't affect you negatively, that's a good thing. But it's still not healthy energy. It does alter energy fields, but you have to do what you have to do. Now it was suggested that I get a second opinion, which I did yesterday, and the doc was nondescript, basically echoed the other doctor. No immediate bad news. Some big pharma speak. I was on to think. Thanks. But moving on, stay on my choice and path for. Yeah, no, yeah. This, if you have to get a third opinion, get a third opinion. But it looks like you're doing good. No, this is good. Yeah, you have the power to live as long as you need to live. So yeah, you don't have to go. Yeah, it's just the pharma stuff. Some of these doctors are kind of archon mentality, like you're going to die tomorrow. It's because they want people to give up. But luckily, just you're doing great. Any messages for my pets over the Rainbow Bridge? Oh, funny. I think you have a donkey, right? The mini donkey. The mini donkey seems to be, you know, seems like you seem to have like a real strong connection with him. At least that's what I'm saying. So he really likes his life there, and he's having a blast. He's just just you give such a welcoming energy, and they're not there to be super complicated, but you do welcome their. You're just very welcoming to them. Some people that have donkeys aren't. Sometimes they understand, or any animal. Sometimes they're understanding, some aren't. So you're very understanding of them. Miles, do I have messages from the shadow government? I do see you go into the AI energies of it and to shut a lot of it down, the best of your ability, but also to allow governments to show their corruption. So you're part of some of that disclosure that's happening right now. I see Joe Biden clones around you. You do talk to them, get to know them. Any messages from Gaia? I do see you around, grass, terrain. Yeah, you just work with much of the ground, the earth. It's just that, grass, just, you know, grass surfaces, you see in the landscapes, that's where your vibration is. Yeah, it blows with the wind. It's just like trees and all that blowing with the wind. It might not seem like anything in our reality, but to them, it's just a very welcoming vibration. Amy, any messages from the fire beings? It helps you remove depression and also discover your own inner beauty. Inner beauty is the main thing in this lifetime. Any messages from the cat beings? They can be a little bit mischievous. They get away with whatever they want to get away with, and you're part of that too. So it's just part of. You did do that like in your younger years. So you had like cat like of just mischievous, nothing horrible, but well, you have to test the waters. There's nothing wrong with that. Seifel, my question is about being my dragon guides, or if they have any messages. They do, clear out depression, but also they open up to other spirit guides, other beings, other realities. Sometimes you feel like you want to travel physically, like maybe go somewhere. That's part of your energy of you are going there astrally, but physically it'll happen when it needs to. But you are anchoring your vibration where you're at now. Yeah, it's just you're bringing a protective frequency where you are currently. It's very important. So you've been called there. You're needed there, but you'll move when the time is right. My second is about this changa I'm making change. I'm making. I think it's changed. Yeah, I feel like you're going in the right direction. No, yeah, it's gonna be slow, but it feels like you're finding a lot of fulfillment in your own destiny reality that you're creating. You, is there any update of my guides? Just see manifesting. A well balanced energy, what you need. Still a lot of distractions that you're clearing, but you're just building confidence with yourself. What would be the theme of my life in the coming months? Feels like financial independence, or at least growth. There's probably more to that, but also just self believing in yourself. You do have a lot of feeling and energy that you're healing at this time. It's just yeah. Malesh, any messages from my spirit guides? There's a lot of angel energies of good luck, and just basically helping you with independence, but also to help you with your mind, so your mind thinks more clearly. I've been sensing some underworld energies lately, perhaps Hades. Is there any message for this reason? Well, it's like an old friend. You can say villain. Yeah, he's kind of tortured you at times, but also made you stronger. But also you defeated him, so don't feel too bad about that. Yeah, something I have like a fantasy movie. Jess, what messages does my higher self have for me about my recovery from the dark energy? Yeah, it feels like somebody attacked you, energy wise. Feels like a male. There's a female around him, but it feels like the male kind of young. It feels like a 20. He's in his 20s, but he could be older than that. But it feels the energy I guess he's in. Maybe his energy itself is in his 20s. What beings are around me at this time? My new workplace and fairy energies. Yeah, very psychedelic frequencies. Vasco, any messages from the universe to me? I get the energy that you like. You're one last shot on this world. That you've had enough of everything you need to learn. I do feel like a GI Joe type of reality. You're connected somewhere parallel reality. You know, the high tech gear and all that. It's somewhere in your you know. I can have Alpha Centauri, probably another version of Earth, but you know, different aspects of you there. Well, girlfriend or soon to be ex. Ever snap out of this negativity extra difficult since she lost her job in September? Any wisdom from the universe and is appreciated. Yeah, I mean she has a lot of self love dealings. She's like self destructing as you can see. That's some of that princess energy. Yeah, she's just I mean almost like she's kind of like mentally destroying herself, it feels like. She's just in a mental self destruction. So but it seems like you are handling it very well. You're not doing any of that. That's all her. I mean, you know what happens happens, but you know, but at least you're staying really strong through this though. Give yourself a lot of credit for all this. Yeah, yeah. It's like you know if you end up you know single, you'll do very good. You probably feel better actually. Probably can feel that, but it's good that all this is coming out now and no huge commitments coming as you probably know. So. All right. Okay, everyone. Okay, thanks for posing your questions. All right. I'll be back tomorrow, myself.